learned a long time ago that if you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to keep getting what you're getting. And so instead of thinking, what if this doesn't work, I want to encourage you to think about what if it does. This business can truly change your life if you let it. Worst case scenario is you get a great discount on amazing products. Best case scenario is it changes your life.
Hi, this is Rachel Dean, Regional Vice President with Arbonne, and Arbonne has transformed mine and my family's life. It has been life-changing for us in so many ways, and I have to admit, I was a skeptic, a huge skeptic. Not of the products, because I had experience in those in my past and I loved them. I knew they were the best of the best, but the business opportunity, even though I knew it worked, I guess I didn't really believe it could work for me. Prior to Arbonne, I was an elementary school teacher. That was my dream job. It's what I wanted to be my whole life growing up. But what teaching didn't provide was choices. I knew in the future that I wanted the choice to be home with my babies and to raise them, to be fully present in my family's life. And that's what I love about it, is you get to create the lifestyle that you want, that you choose. You get to design that or create that life by design. In the beginning, it helped us with just a little bit of income here and there. It eventually surpassed my teaching income, and it brought me home full-time before we even had kids. Another awesome thing, we've got to earn so many fabulous trips through Arbonne. So Arbonne has changed our life by giving us financial freedom, as well as that time freedom and the freedom just to choose how we want to live our life each and every day. And we're able to dream big. And now we get to live better, to give more, to be more. And I love that about Arbonne. I love that it not only allows us to dream big, but it also allows us to give back bigger and better. So I am so grateful for Arbonne and all that it's done for my family. I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Hey, this is Regional Vice President, Independent Consultant Sarah Keener. Started 7 years ago, and I was working as an interior designer at the time, and my cousin came to me and said, I am going to start this amazing business called Arbonne. And you know, my first reaction was I was super skeptical, thinking there's no way that I would ever do a business like this. This is for stay-at-home moms that just want a couple $100s a month. And I was wrong. I mean, I opened my heart and looked at this business and realized that this is exactly what I've been praying for. This is exactly what I needed in my life. Basically worked this business alongside my job for a year and a half, and was able to replace my income that I'd been building for 7 years with my interior design business, and walked away from corporate America in that time. Arbonne replaced my husband's income. He called one day and said, you know how you love what you do? I don't. And I want to love what I do. So he now is completely following a passion. He's going back to school to become a private pilot. And we're right now in the season of choice, really following a passion over a paycheck. Arbonne has allowed my family to experience the greatness that God has placed inside of us and get outside of our comfort zone and really learn what God has in store for our family, and that we don't have to be stuck in corporate America doing those things that we just have to do to get by, that we can actually design our own life.
It's Ashli Myers, Regional Vice President with Arbonne. If I was to make a list of everything that I would want in my dream job, Arbonne encompasses all of those things. Prior to doing Arbonne, I was working what some people might consider their dream job. I was doing pharmaceutical sales, and it was a really great job with good pay and good benefits. However, I have 2 kids, and the day before my maternity leave was up with my second child, I was laid off. And my husband worked for the same company, and he got laid off the same day. So we went from 2 great incomes and 2 company cars to no income, no car, brand new house, and we had just had a baby. So I was looking for a way to make money from home. Initially, I thought it was a good idea to make cakes, and I got really busy making cakes. I made wedding cakes and birthday cakes, you name it. However, I put so much time and effort and energy into making my cakes that when I broke it down, I made about $2 or $3 an hour. So it just wasn't worth the amount of time that I was putting into it. But thankfully, that's how I got introduced to my Arbonne business, because Alyssa, a friend from church, asked me to make a cake for her car presentation when she earned her white Mercedes with Arbonne. So I made the cake, and I almost just felt obligated to go to the party because I made the cake. Honestly, I thought that this kind of business was just a cute little lipstick business that people did when they had extra time, and maybe they made a couple $100 a month. I never thought in a million years I would do a business like this. But I went to that presentation, and at that presentation, Carrie McDonald and Deanna Heron spoke about how this business had completely changed their family's life with time freedom and flexibility, and it just sounded so much better than making cakes that within a week, I quit making cakes and I started my Arbonne business. It really hit home with me about a month ago when I was taking my kids to the state fair during a school in-service day, and my 9-year-old son from the back seat said, "Hey Mom, thanks so much for doing Arbonne. If you didn't do Arbonne, we wouldn't be going to the fair right now." And it just really struck me how grateful I am for all the freedom and choices and flexibility that this business has given my family.
Hey guys, this is National Vice President Ellis Oliver with Arbonne, and to give you a sneak peek into my life and what it looks like to run a business with this amazing company that we call Arbonne. 7.5 years ago when I started this journey, I never imagined to be able to have the time, freedom, and flexibility that this business offers me. Instead of living a life full of desperation, I now get to live a life full of inspiration. With my kids, the 3 that I have in the back as my little sidekicks, I love that I can work this business in the nooks and crannies of my day, still have plenty of time for quality time with them. Being able to be present in their lives is such a huge part of why I originally started this business before I even had kids. My sponsor in Arbonne had the life that I wanted. She got to be home with her kids, worked her business part-time in the nooks and crannies of her day around her kids and husband's schedule, and made 6 figures a year doing that. And that was so intriguing to me that I had to learn more. And I laid in bed that night after educating myself about this incredible company and this amazing industry, and the picture of possibility was painted for me so clear that I couldn't deny it. I couldn't walk away from it. And so instead of thinking, what if this doesn't work, I just thought, what if it does? I worked it part-time alongside my full-time teaching job. And after a year of doing that, I had completely replaced my teaching income, and we found out we were pregnant with our first baby. And right before we had our baby, our team earned our white Mercedes-Benz, and what that represents is, yeah, it's awesome to drive a free car, but what that car represents is so many lives changed, and it is such a symbol of freedom. And so now we have several white Mercedes-Benz on the road, so many more to come that I'm so excited about.
So now ask yourself, if you keep doing what you're doing, where will you be in 5 years?
You just want it more than you're afraid of it. And we know the greatness is already inside of you. Just go for it. You will not. You know what I've realized is that Arbonne isn't for the lucky few like so many of us think, and like I thought before. Arbonne literally can work for anybody. You too can be successful in Arbonne. It doesn't matter your background. It doesn't matter your personality. So come join us. We'd love to have you.